So I'm in the process of replanting these Christmas cactus I had already planted. And I have other planters and so on that I need to do. I love doing this stuff. Sometimes it can be a little challenging. I have these snake plants over here. I have a couple of philodendron. I am giving these away. I had specifically got these going for people that I worked for. And these two are examples. I used some agave soil and ended up getting this white fuzz. And like, oh no, I can't give that away. So what I am doing right now, I'm in the process of replanting them. And I sure wish that there were a way I could show you what I'm doing. Because what I'm doing is I'm first taking in this pot the soil that is in these that were bad. And then I am replanting them with my regular ordinary garden soil. I have some that's Miracle Grow, just regular Miracle Grow soil. And then I have one that's just a water, a moisture retaining. Somehow or another it helps. I can't remember them, but it's still a Miracle Grow product. And so I've mixed the two. I have them in this, they have it in this bag. My regular Miracle Grow, apparently I didn't close the bag very well because there's still some water in it. So the soil is very, very wet. But then the other soil is pretty dry. So the combination of them is okay. And so I just wanted to share that I love doing this plant work. And so I am right now showing where I am. I'm going to pause this. I'm going to finish these cactus and show you how they look. And boy, I wish that there were a way I could get this to sit here and somehow show you what I'm doing. Let me see if I can be creative. Move this candle out of the way. And maybe I can take this book and kind of prop it up a little bit. No, that's not going to work. Let's see. Let's go like that. And maybe have my tape measure. Okay, I'm going to see if this will work. To show what I'm doing. So I have a little tiny garden set. Came with my big set with shovels and so on. So I'm taking this and I'm taking the soil that has the agave soil mixed into it. It seems that, I don't know, I'm sure that it works fine for agave, but it doesn't work very well for this. And so I take it, I loosen it up. And I'm not dumping it over because at the bottom of it I have some pea gravel just to help with the drainage. And then underneath the pea gravel are little screens, because under here, as you can see, there's a hole. And that's for drainage. And so I don't want the soil to run through that. So then I take that, I have the soil, I put it in my little glass here. Well, it's not a little glass, but anyway, nonetheless, I put it in the glass and empty a bunch of it in there. I do push it down a little. I don't want it too tight because a couple of these did start developing some nice roots. And so I want to be able to keep those in there. So make a space for where this came out like in the other one. And then that gets pushed down a little bit. And then I had here Well, it disappeared. I decided to put in 2, so I'm going to just take it out of this one because this is enough to show what I'm doing. And I'm adding a couple. Now, the interesting thing is that a couple of these will have a pink bloom. So I have 4 of them that had cuttings from the pink bloom cactus. And the rest of them have a beautiful white bloom. And it's interesting because this is how these others started. And hopefully I can move this without messing myself up. Well, I'll wait till I get this done. Trying to find unique ways to be able to get the camera where I need it. And one of the other things I need to make sure to do is I have earbuds. And in order for my quality of voice to be somewhat the same, I can use that. But I keep forgetting to bring it with me. But anyway, so this one, bring this guy up a little, and then down, there you go. Bring this guy up a little, so it's a little taller. But all of them are getting this treatment. And then, as you can see, it doesn't have that white fuzz on it anymore. And so I had those done for a couple of weeks, and I had originally wanted to take them to the people that I worked with, well, the girls that I worked with, not girls, but the women, my fellow colleagues or co-workers, just as a special gift for my retiring. It's like, I'm sure you're glad to get rid of me, but anyway, so that's what I'm doing with all of these, and I will show things after that. And let me grab this camera, and I'm just going to go ahead and show this over here. I'm going to turn this around just a moment. I'm going to pause it. So here is the cactus where most of them came from. And they all started out with 2 little pieces that a woman had given to me back in 2011. And this thing has grown exponentially. There's actually a lot of cuttings that have come off of this Christmas cactus. I get a little bit closer to that. So it's a really old cactus, and I really like it a lot. I couldn't part with it, but I have others. And then my daughter had some where her cat had knocked down the cactus. And so this one and this one, they give off pink, beautiful flowers. I have a picture. Hopefully, maybe I can post it. This one gives off the white. And so I'm going to continue with this and hopefully be able to show that back to you. And then I have others to do. This guy has some root knot to it, so I want to make sure I give it good space there and cover it. Oh. I'm going to hold this with my hand as I show this. And this guy, a little spot for him. That guy came out of the pink. Again, this is hard to hold the phone and do this. Try to get this soil to come around this way. Here, let me go over here. Get a little bit more, oops, a little bit more soil. I'm learning, people. Bear with me as I learn, please. Get a little bit more soil here. This guy over here. Come on now. Okay. I thought I would try to do this on the very last one, just to see how I could do it. Get a little bit more soil from here, not a lot. And put this in here and try to shift it around. Doesn't need to be real compact. Because these are really just starters for, these gifts, and they can, once they start really blooming, then they can move them to another. That could use just a tad bit more soil there. There you go. All right. That was the final one. All right, I got a little bit of soil mixed up here. This is a pad I got specifically to be able to do a project like planting, and it's on my coffee table in my living room where I can sit. But here you can see how much better they look now that they're in regular soil. Now these 4 I did yesterday. These 8 are the ones I did today. So I need to give them some water, and then I can go on to get my snake plant. And I am making that, I'm dividing it out. There should be 1 plant that will stay here, and then 2 that I'm giving away to friends. And I might be able to figure out a way to show that to you. In the meantime, that part is done. Yay!